Imagine this. Every moment of agony, every tear you've shed, every sleepless night you've endured, it wasn't a sign of weakness. What if all that pain wasn't meant to break you, but to awaken something inside you? They tell you to push it away, to numb it, to bury it deep. But what if I told you that the very thing you're trying to escape is your greatest weapon? Pain isn't your enemy. It's your ally. It's the forge that shapes you, the fire that tempers your soul. So, what will you do? Will you let it consume you, or will you rise, wielding it as your ultimate strength? You know the feeling. The crushing weight that settles in your chest when everything seems to be falling apart. The moments when you sit in silence, feeling like the world has moved on without you. Every effort you make feels like pushing a boulder uphill, only for it to roll back down, crushing your spirit again and again. You look around, and it seems like everyone else has it figured out, like they've found a secret you've been denied. And there you are, trapped in your own mind, replaying every failure, every rejection, every harsh word that has cut you to the core. Let's be real. Life doesn't pull its punches. It hits you where it hurts most, right in the softest, most vulnerable parts. It whispers lies in your ear. You're not good enough. You'll never make it. Why even try? And some days those lies feel like the truth. You wake up, already exhausted from the battle raging in your mind, questioning why you keep fighting. You feel isolated, like no one can truly understand the depths of what you're going through. Even in a crowded room, the loneliness creeps in, suffocating and relentless. Failure doesn't just sting, it scars. Every time you fall short, it feels like another piece of your soul is chipped away. The dreams you once held so close seem distant now, almost mocking you with their impossibility. And the more you strive, the more elusive success feels. You start to wonder if maybe you're not meant for more, if the life you're living is the best it's ever going to get. The thought terrifies you, but you shove it down, burying it under layers of forced smiles and hollow reassurances. And then there's the fear, not just of failing, but of trying again. Because trying means opening yourself up to the possibility of more pain, more disappointment. It's easier to stay down, to avoid the risk, than to face the potential of another crushing blow. But deep down, there's a spark, a tiny flicker of something more. It's faint, almost imperceptible, but it's there. A part of you that refuses to give up, that clings to the hope that maybe, just maybe, this isn't the end. You've felt it, haven't you? That gnawing desire to break free from the cycle of despair. To not just survive, but to rise. But right now, it feels like the world is stacked against you, like you're walking through an endless night with no dawn in sight. The pain, the isolation, the fear, it's all real, and it's heavy. But here's the thing, it's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something greater, something stronger. And that's where your journey truly starts. But what if I told you that the very pain that feels like it's tearing you apart is also the source of your greatest strength? It's not the end, it's the beginning of a transformation. Think about it. Every scar, every wound is proof that you've survived. And survival is the first step towards strength. You see, pain is a powerful teacher. It strips away illusions, revealing who you really are beneath it all. It forces you to confront your limits and then pushes you beyond them. It's in those moments when you feel like you have nothing left to give that you discover the depths of your resilience. You don't just bounce back. You rise higher, stronger, more determined. Take a moment to reflect on the times you thought you couldn't go on, yet here you are. Every setback, every heartbreak has molded you into someone who can endure. It's not about avoiding the pain. It's about embracing it, owning it, and using it as fuel to propel you forward. When you stop fearing the pain and start seeing it as a tool, everything changes. Consider the story of a phoenix. It doesn't just survive the fire, it emerges reborn, more powerful than before. The fire is necessary. Without it, there's no rebirth, no transformation. Your pain is your fire. It burns away the old, the weak, the parts of you that no longer serve your growth. What remains is pure, unshakable strength. Perseverance isn't about never falling. It's about rising every single time you do. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to build your inner strength. It's in the struggle that you find your true power. It's not easy, and it never will be. But the most worthwhile things in life never are. The darkness you've endured has been shaping you for something greater. Now is the time to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing your pain as a curse, see it as a gift. A harsh one, yes, but one that can unlock potential you never knew you had. Every time you push through, you're proving to yourself that you are more than your circumstances. You are more than your failures. You are resilient, and that resilience is your superpower. The transformation begins the moment you decide to stop running from your pain and start using it. Let it fuel your dreams, drive your ambitions, and sharpen your focus. You are not defined by what happens to you, but by how you respond. And now you have the chance to respond with strength, with courage, with the unshakable belief that you are unstoppable. The turning point is here. It's within you. The question is, will you embrace it? Will you step into the fire and emerge as the warrior you're meant to be? The power is already inside you. It's time to unleash it. It's time to stop waiting. No one is coming to save you. There's no magical moment, no perfect opportunity that will suddenly make everything fall into place. The only thing you can count on is yourself. Right here, right now, you have everything you need to start transforming your life. The pain you've endured, use it. Let it fuel every step you take forward. Stop waiting for a light at the end of the tunnel. You are the light. The darkness you've walked through has prepared you to shine, to blaze a trail that no one else can follow. It's time to take that pain, that fire inside, and unleash it on the world. Stop hesitating. Stop doubting. You've been through hell and you're still standing. That means you're stronger than you realize. Now it's time to act like it. Look at the world around you. It's full of people who gave up, who settled, who let their pain define them instead of drive them. But that's not you. You're not here to fade into the background. You're here to rise, to break through every barrier that's been placed in your way. Your pain is your power. Don't let it go to waste. Channel it into every move you make, every goal you set, every dream you chase. The time to act is now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now every second you spend waiting is a second you'll never get back. You've already lost enough to the pain. Don't lose any more. Get up, push forward, make the world feel your presence. Let your actions scream louder than your doubts. The strength you need is already within you. All you have to do is tap into it. Imagine what could happen if you stopped holding back. If you let go of the fear, the hesitation, and gave it everything you've got. The world wouldn't know what hit it. You are a force to be reckoned with, a storm waiting to be unleashed. So stop hiding. Stop playing small. Step into your power and own it. This is your moment. No one else's. The pain you've felt, the battles you've fought, they've brought you here to this point for a reason. Don't waste it. Rise up, take control, and show the world what happens when someone who's been to the depths decides they're not just going to survive, but thrive. The power is yours. Take it, and let nothing stand in your way.